The second session of China's 12th National People's Congress (NPC) opened in Beijing on March 5, 2014. Premier Li Keqiang delivered his first government work report at the opening meeting. What can we learn from this report intended for all Chinese people? To start, Premier Li reviewed China's progress over the past year. In 2013, China's GDP grew by 7.7%, CPI increase was kept around 2.6%, enterprise retiree pensions increased by 10%, urban and rural medical care subsidies were raised to 280 RMB per person, income of urban and rural residents grew substantially. The added value of the service industry surpasses that of the secondary industry for the first time. The 4G mobile communication network has been put into commercial operation. The operating mileage of China's high-speed railway ranks first in the world. During the past year, China's development can be summarized as having been stable and improved. What can we expect in 2014? Taking into account the two factors of demand and possibility, China holds the following expectations in 2014. GDP will grow at about 7.5%, CPI increase will be kept around 3.5%, the unemployment rate will be kept at a maximum of 4.6%. Central investment budget will rise to 457.6 billion RMB. In this year, the government will continue to streamline administration and delegate power to its lower levels and set up power lists. China will further promote the legislation of property tax and environment protection tax, as well as the establishment of small and medium-sized banks funded with private capital. Finance, oil, electric power, railway, telecom, and some other areas will also release a batch of investment projects to non-state capital. On the topics of people's concerns, this report puts great emphasis on the left-behind children in rural areas, safety of drinking water, education quality, medical reform, public services, and similar topics. On the issue of economic development, Premier Li emphasized the necessity to expand service consumption, promote information consumption, and boost the integration of three networks. Those who are engaged in e-commerce, logistics, express delivery, and online shopping industries can develop their business more boldly and confidently. On the issue of urbanization, Premier Li puts forward the need to focus on three tasks, each concerning 100 million people. One of the tasks is to grant urban residence into around 100 million rural people who have moved to cities, introduce a residence permit system, and ensure that more children of rural migrant workers living with their parents in cities will be entitled to go to school there. All of this comes as good news for rural migrant workers. On the issue of environment, Premier Li set aside a large part of his speech to discuss the smog problem, demonstrating the determination of the government to take strong measures towards curbing pollution. We wish to breathe more fresh air in the near future. The report is just the start. In the following period, we will keep an eye on the government's actions to witness the implementation of the report. We are looking forward to the new year.